Surprisingly, the captain didn't panic when he saw what was happening. He quickly reported the situation to the control tower and was about to descend for an emergency landing when the windshield gave way under the pressure and shattered completely. Air traffic control immediately sensed something was wrong as shattered glass from the windshield struck the engine. The co-pilot and head flight attendant also noticed something was off and rushed to the cockpit door, trying to make contact. But inside the cockpit, both pilots were fighting for their lives. The captain desperately tried to pull the first officer back inside the aircraft, but the wind force was overwhelming. He had to think of another plan. The turbulence was so severe that passengers in the cabin were panicking. Then the captain made a sudden maneuver that caused the cabin to lose pressure instantly. Oxygen masks dropped down, and passengers quickly put them on. Meanwhile, air traffic control kept calling repeatedly as the plane was about to enter military airspace. But the captain, determined to save his first officer, made a bold decision. First, he descended at a rate of 2,943 meters per minute, then pulled up sharply, successfully pulling Su Yichen back inside. The co-pilot was also making his way to the cockpit, but the wind force was so strong he could only inch forward with passengers helping push him along. Finally, the head flight attendant grabbed him and shoved him into the cockpit. Once they shut the door, cabin pressure finally returned to normal. The captain signaled him to transmit the emergency code. To ensure the plane could make an emergency landing, ground control delayed all planes that hadn't taken off and diverted all airborne aircraft to clear the way for the damaged plane. They also cleared 2 runways. On the ground, firefighters, medical personnel, SWAT teams, and traffic. Police were all geared up and heading to the airport for support. Military air traffic control suspended all flight training to clear the airspace for this commercial flight. But civilian air traffic control still couldn't establish contact with the plane. As the aircraft approached the airport, a new problem emerged. They had about 27,000 pounds of fuel remaining, roughly 12.5 tons, which meant landing directly would risk being overweight. The plane turned toward another airport. The head flight attendant tried calling each flight attendant in the cabin. With the cabin